Digital technologies have a significant environmental impact that is growing exponentially. Companies must take action, and that's what we are doing at Sopra Steria. We are convinced that eco-design must become a standard practice, and we are integrated it into the heart of our projects, using tools that are aligned with responsible digital requirements. Firstly, with a sustainable IT platform, an open source tool to which we are the main contributors and which enables the environmental impact of digital technology to be assessed. And secondly, with the RGESN, the General Reference Framework for the Eco-Design of Digital Services, to help teams to question their practices. In this video, we will show you how these two tools can be used to carry out an eco-design approach using the example of a document archiving service. This approach is structured in two main phases: impact assessment and practices assessment. To begin the process, the team will start by assessing the impact of the solution in the sustainable IT platform by describing the physical equipment upon which it relies. It begins by describing the equipment used by the end users. And as part of our archiving service, we have 200 French users which connect to the service for an average of 2 hours per week. Then we specify the amount of data that passes through the network for viewing and depositing archives, and it concludes by describing the characteristics of the server used in the service. The team identifies that the application's major impact concerns the climate change. The team observes also that one of the three parts described above, it is the servers that are primarily responsible ahead of the user devices and the network. Therefore, the team chooses to reduce and to focus its initial eco-design efforts on the storage server, which account for the majority of the impact. To identify areas for reduction, the team has at its disposal the 79 actions described in the RGESN, some of which concern data storage. For example, does this digital department define a retention period for the data and documents that they can be deleted or archived once this period has expired? After consultation with the technical team and other departments, 2 areas for improvement were identified. In view of the legal retention periods, data could be stored for 8 years instead of 10, which would reduce the amount of stored documents by 20%. And in view of current monitoring and tracking practices, 50% of logs could be omitted from storage. Team simulates the scenario in the sustainable IT platform and finds that the impact goes from 2,163 kg of CO2 equivalent to 1,833 kg, a 50% reduction. Beyond reducing the impact, this approach to design more streamlined application makes it possible to optimize the user experience and the application performance, thereby increase the user satisfaction, and also reduce the infrastructure costs. At Sopra Steria, our commitment is very solid. Thanks to unique tools, our teams work to guarantee that each stage of development is guided by a desire to reduce the environmental impact. Would you like to learn more about our tools and our approach? You can ask for a demo.